For months, Channel 4 News has been receiving video evidence from anti-hunt groups, much of it never published before tonight. The law says hunts must only follow a scent trail, not a fox. But they now know they're in a real fight for survival with the government.
Our message today is simple: stand together, stand firm, stand with us and our hounds, and we will be back here next New Year's Day.
Haythrop Hunt, Oxfordshire, like all English and Welsh trail hunts, knows it too is now fighting for survival.
Who has the right to take this away?
Just before Christmas, the government put trail hunting right back on the political agenda, promising to deliver on its manifesto pledge to ban it. And why? Because it believes the evidence can no longer be ignored, that trail hunting is all too often just being used as a smokescreen for illegal fox hunting. Boxing Day, across the nation's the fight back.
This year is more important than any, as our Labour government wants to stop all of this.
Stirring stuff, just one problem. We're told this is the same Middleton hunt in North Yorkshire just 2 days earlier. Its pack picks up the scent and begins chasing a fox. Minutes pass by. The fox runs for its life across several fields. By law, they have to call the hounds off to stop this. The drone evidence clearly shows this did not happen. The fate of the fox, unknown, and it's anything but a one-off. Back to Boxing Day again, 300 miles away now in Devon. Eggersford trail hunt. Digging out a fox, it breaks for cover. The hunt appears to encourage the hounds to chase it. If so, a criminal offence. Again, the fate of the fox is unknown, at least by us.
So one of the significant differences in the last year is that hunt criminality is now one of the priorities for policing nationally. I think it's particularly notable that people in rural and quite isolated communities are starting to speak up. And they feel quite vulnerable on occasion when they're impacted. So it's quite a brave thing to do. Policing needs to be kept simple. It's about catching the criminals, and trail hunting, in some instances, is without doubt being used as a smokescreen.
Trail hunting's governing body disagrees. The British Hound Sports Association declined to give us an interview, but they did give us a statement saying that hundreds of trail hunts take place each year without incident. They said, but there were allegations, they are fully and rigorously investigated by its organisation. They also said that the events we feature in this report don't convey the full picture of what happened, and that they're therefore neither fully accurate nor representative. And indeed the association has taken action against criminal hunts. The Coniston hunt in the Lake District filmed digging out a fox that was trying to escape its hounds. They pull it free. It's carried off a short distance, dropped, still alive, to be torn apart seconds later by the pack. The BHSA suspended this outfit. The police have made a large number of arrests. The BHSA even laid on this media event 2 years ago. Channel 4 News was invited. A demonstration of how legal trail hunting should work. We were told hunting is basically operating within the law. No need for another ban. It's just a few bad apples. A lot of bad orchards, more like, say critics, and they appear to be winning the argument with the government. Helped, ironically, by outfits like this, the Duke of Beaufort hunt in Gloucestershire. December the 20th, what's said to be their pack picking up the scent and beginning the chase. Past a rider who makes no apparent attempt to stop this. The fox, at one point almost cornered, escapes after a lightning turn and sprints for a copse, where half a dozen riders again make no apparent effort to intervene. On and on it goes, the fox eventually escaping against the odds. But one apparent crime a day, though, isn't enough for the Beaufort. Later on, same day, another fox chased. Run down. Hounds begin tearing it apart. Two huntsmen, perhaps aware of the drone filming them, dispose of the evidence of a possible crime, seizing the dead animal, slipping it onto the quad bike as surreptitiously as they can. But the Beaufort hunt are serial killers. January the 3rd. Again, no apparent action taken to stop another possible crime. Another fox torn to bits by the hounds. Again, the huntsman intervenes not to stop it, merely, it appears, to spirit away the evidence, the dead body. Media organisations and police are getting more and more of these images. Drone technology is providing evidence of possible crimes as never before. Another hunt, another day, another fox. This, the Mendip Farmers Hunt in Somerset. The hounds surround a wooded area and the fox dashes out. A huntsman points, apparently encouraging the hounds to chase and kill. The pack then does just that. Hunt saboteurs say they later recovered this disemboweled fox at that location. And so it goes on and on. But back to that Haythrop hunt in Oxfordshire, whom we last heard from at the opening of this report.
Trail hunting is under threat, ladies and gentlemen. We are being targeted and discriminated against by a lot of people who have no idea what they are talking about.
Sadly for him, this is undercover footage of men allegedly associated with that hunt, filmed over several weeks last summer. They toss bin liners full of dead chickens into a copse on land known to be used by the Haythrop hunt. No crime, but why do this to attract foxes if you're only doing legal trail hunting? So it all leaves, on the one side, trail hunting's advocates pleading that a ban isn't needed. Hunters literally getting on their high horses to say the same. And on the other side, drone and other video evidence piling up that trail hunting either cannot or will not get its house in order.